Hi, thanks for tuning in. Today, I want to share a story I've kept to myself for a long time. A story about how I lost myself for a woman I loved, and how I found myself again when I thought it was too late. My name is Andrew. I'm 38 years old. Nothing special. Not a hero, not a victim. Just a man who once believed that love was everything. I grew up in a family where emotions were rare. My mother worked around the clock, and my father left when I was 8. I learned early on that if you want warmth, you have to earn it. And when I met Maria, I thought I'd finally found it. She was radiant, lighthearted. People laughed around her. And somehow, she chose me. Quiet, grounded, not flashy. Me. I couldn't believe my luck. We moved in together quickly. I was working 10-hour days just to give us some stability. She was still in school, trying different creative paths. She'd tell me I inspired her, and I was happy. I bought her books she liked, cooked when she was tired, helped her find jobs when she got bored of the old ones. I was always there. And then little things started to change. At first, small signs. She'd go out more often, always needing air or going on girls' trips. Our talks grew shorter. She smiled less. Then came the irritation. Any question from me felt like an attack. You're smothering me. You're too serious. Why can't you just enjoy life? I tried. I really did. I suggested trips, surprises, even started therapy. Maybe I was the problem, but she kept drifting, farther away, and toward someone else. One evening, I came home early. We were supposed to have dinner together. I brought her favorite wine, ordered her favorite food. But when I walked in, someone was already there. He was sitting in my chair, wearing my shirt, laughing with her like I never existed. She wasn't scared. Not even surprised. She just said, "I didn't expect you so early." "Who is this?" I asked. "Someone who makes me feel alive. You're draining me." Those words, they sliced through me. Not a scream, not a fight, just ice, silence, and the realization that everything I built didn't matter. I left. No drama, no yelling. I didn't even close the door, like I never wanted to touch that place again. What followed were the darkest months of my life. I couldn't eat, couldn't sleep. I avoided people. I felt broken, useless, hollow. But then, something clicked. I remembered that before her, I was someone too. I had dreams, friends, passions. I used to love writing, reading, hiking. I wasn't always a shadow. I had just forgotten who I was while trying to be everything for someone else. So I started to rebuild, one piece at a time. First, the gym, then reconnecting with old friends. I took that course I'd been putting off. I got a new job. And one day, when I looked in the mirror, I saw a person again. Not a victim, not an ex-A man who had been hurt and survived. As for Maria, a year later, she messaged me, said she was sorry, said she misunderstood everything, that the other guy didn't work out, that she remembered how I used to love her, how I took care of her. You know what I did? Nothing. I didn't respond. Because I'm no longer the man who quietly swallows betrayal. I'm someone who values himself. Someone who doesn't rescue people who don't want to be saved. To anyone out there giving everything to someone who doesn't see you, I see you. And I promise, there's life beyond heartbreak. Not just survival. Growth. Light. Peace. Thanks for listening.